bitches, welcome back to my channel. It is currently 4 o'clock in the morning. We were sitting here trying to record and then Putin was giving his speech, so we decided that we wanted to watch it. I fell asleep during that.
He did.
I was like, oh Lord, I just wanted to know if we were going to war or not. And luckily, as of us posting this video, I do not think that we are at war. So we are still free to sit here and talk some shit about some stuff that we have seen on social media over the past 24 hours. So the first person being, of course, none other than Miss Jaclyn Hill. Because I know we talked about her yesterday and Cozy and how she's having like the new launch and she said that she was gonna come back, she's gonna post content. Well, Jaclyn is still delivering on her promise because she uploaded to her Instagram story earlier, yesterday, that she sat down and she filmed a YouTube video. And this YouTube video, she said, is different than a lot of the ones that she has ever done because she is not pushing a product. She is not trying to sell anyone anything. I can't wait to see the products that she actually uses in it though. Or like, there's gonna be like something in the back, like product placement.
Or how many links she's gonna put in the description box.
I just got done filming a YouTube video. I filmed this makeup look that you guys have been asking for the past couple of weeks. And honest to God, that was the most fun I've had filming a makeup tutorial in so long. Today's President's Day and my company, we honor that. So my employees are off. So everyone's out living their best life at the beach, kayaking. And I was like, this is a perfect opportunity for me to just sit down and film a makeup tutorial, like just for fun, like not pushing a new product, not introducing something, you know what I'm saying? Like literally just get ready with me. I almost cried in the middle of it because it just felt so like awesome. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it. It'll be up later this week. Oh, and then also, shit, what was I gonna say? Is that tomorrow we have our first ever Cozy restock. So when I launched the brand last year, it's a ton of stuff sold out like in the first 24 hours. And I told you, I was like, oh, we're not gonna be able to restock until February. So I kept my word and now we're here. And we're also launching a new product tomorrow with the restock. Sorry, my hair looks whatever, just trust the process. We're also launching a new product. I'm about to post a reel right now so you guys can see what that is. Asking me about the scalp brush that I was using earlier. Okay, right here. So basically what I do is I spray dry shampoo. This is the one that I was using. It's my fave. And then I will just go in with this. My hair looks terrible. I don't care. And then I will just, like I was doing earlier, just like basically scrub my scalp. It's supposed to help with like stimulating the root, the follicle, hair growth. For me, I do it just because after I put in dry shampoo, this gets rid of the white residue. And I feel like it just gives me a ton of volume and really like gets the product into my head.
Well, what was funny about this Instagram story is she was telling everyone she's doing this video, not pushing anything. It immediately cuts to her talking about Cozy and how they have this new launch coming. And the way that she said Cozy too, I'm like, girl, you know that the people are going to be coming for you in those DMs because she posted like a sneak peek of the robe over on her like page. And everyone underneath that is commenting about how they cannot trust her anymore. She's responding to all the comments about like the sizing of the robe and all that. So you know she's seeing all of those. She's just choosing to leave them up. She wants it to appear that she's being bullied, but girl, just address the situation.
This is so funny. Like it's almost like we took a record off the wall and we're playing it and it's just on repeat. Yep. It's the same thing with Jaclyn Hill over and over and over again.
It did not stop. So you'll notice at the beginning of that Instagram story where Jaclyn was saying that she's not pushing a product in her new video, she's not trying to sell anyone anything. It was another lie that Jaclyn Hill was telling because after she did her little Cozy promo, not selling anything to anyone, she posted another Instagram story and said, so many people are in my DMs, you guys, asking me about that little scalp invigorator brush. Gave you a little bit of information about it immediately to a link for Amazon. There was another thing that she linked to Amazon as well, like right after that. Oh, it was like the dry shampoo. She just cannot tell the truth to save her life. Like everything that Jaclyn Hill does has to have a dollar sign attached to it. I get like wanting to make your money, but I don't understand how anyone that watches her thinks that she's actually genuine and authentic with anything that she says, because immediately you're going to be met with, by the way, give me your money. Like it's ridiculous at this point.
I feel like Jaclyn Hill has gotten so far away from what she originally started doing YouTube for that it's just now all about the money, what she can get out of people. I guess maybe Jaclyn foresees the recession coming and she's wanting to stock up.
She's trying to squeeze every little penny that she can out of her subscribers.
There's still people that buy the stuff that she recommends though, and I have no doubt that some of the things that she promotes probably are good. Oh, no. But you don't have to make money on every single thing.
This little cup right here, this was a Jaclyn Hill recommendation and I fucking love these. So that's the only one. I didn't use her link though, but it was one of those things like when you're watching a video and it's recommended and then all of a sudden it starts to like pop up like on your search feed and all that.
Will get you.
Very weird. So I don't know about y'all, but I cannot wait to see Jaclyn's video, because remember when she was trying to do like that video where she wasn't going to push Morphe at all, she wasn't even going to use any of their products, but she was still using her Jaclyn Hill brushes in the collab, and she was like, I had to use them, they're my favorite brushes. I didn't believe that crock of shit for a second, bitch.
It's really funny she'd say that. So she's supposed to be uploading this video tomorrow, right?
I don't know when she said it's coming later this week, but the launch is tomorrow.
Today, but this launch is coming. So I mean, it's still the same thing. She only uploads when she knows that she's going to be promoting something for people to buy.
So the next person that I want to talk about is Brent Rivera. I remember Brent Rivera from Vine, and I have not checked in with his content at all ever since then, but apparently he's still a very big deal on social media. He has 25 million on YouTube, and he has like 46.5 million people over on TikTok. Well, Brent Rivera, as a content creator, as many others have done in the past, and many people are still continuing to do, decided that he was going to go to the Stanley Hotel over in Colorado and try to make a video about like, is it haunted really? Is it like all fake? There was another YouTuber there as well that goes by the name of Tyler Oliveira. He has like 2.5 million subscribers, so definitely not close to what Brent Rivera has, and according to Brent Rivera, that's kind of like, you know, kind of shitty, because he did tell this guy like, go have fun with your 100 subscribers. Now in his defense, he did not know who Tyler was, just as Tyler had no idea who Brent Rivera was.
But everybody should know who Brent Rivera is.
That's Brent Rivera calling security and then the cops on me after I asked him this.
Do you fake your videos?
No. It all started when I was staying at the Shining Hotel, came out of my room, and randomly found these two girls in the hallway. So I walked across the hallway only to find...
What is your name? Brent. Brent. Last name? Rivera. Do you fake your videos?
No. Do you fake your videos?
No.
And then after, on our way to our hotel tour, I ran into them again.
Brent Rivera's right there.
We get that louder.
We're filming our thing. You film yours.
Why did you walk up to us?
Yeah?
Like, enter our space?
It's paid $400 a night for the hotel. What do you mean?
Yeah, if we were normal guests, that would...
Whoa. Okay. Normal guests? You think you're elevated beyond an average human being? You've ascended the human... Wait, who are you? Tonight... Is it true you kissed your sister, Brent? After begging for the almighty Brent to forgive me, he called the cops and we were escorted out of the hotel.
It was so cringe to me when Tyler asked what Brent's name was, and he kind of got that look on his face like he just smelled something sour up in that shit. Disgusting! And then when Tyler had to ask what his last name was, he got even more of a stank look on his face, almost like, you should know who the I am. Yeah, I have 25 million subscribers. What are you talking about?
Pretentiousness. It's giving, I'm a diva.
It is a little bit.
Who I am.
Well, another person that we just saw in that clip that Tyler shared was MyLifeAsEva, and she has like 11.5 million subscribers. And the fact that she stepped forward and fixed her mouth to say, we're not just like normal hotel guests, like
that's given the same energy of I'm not just a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
It was so cringe, but honestly, MyLifeAsEva looked like she went to Colorado for the exact same reason that I would, because she looked so zooted. Like she looked like that strain was great.
Well, I mean, to be completely honest, that's how I feel right now too. So I'm kind of familiar with MyLifeAsEva because I watched her. I think she used to do DIY videos back in the day, back when that was popular.
Well, this video, which I'm going to link down below for you guys to check out for yourself so you can get the extended version, it resulted in the cops being called on the Tyler guy. And Brent is of course denying that he even like did the security thing at all, even though there's like a clip of him actually being the one that called.
If you recently saw a viral video of two YouTubers arguing in a hotel hallway, well, one of those YouTubers was me. Things quickly get taken out of context, so here's the full picture. Also, this isn't me defending the things that I said, but more so giving you guys my perspective of what happened that night. So right when I was about to pull a prank on my friends in a hotel, this guy came up to me yelling and accused me of faking the prank. And I'm not saying all my pranks are real, but this one was. We were just minding our own business, filming a video, so this was really frustrating given the amount of time, energy, and money we put into these videos to make great content for you guys. And as the night went on, he continued to approach us with his camera, saying awful things about me, my friends, and my sister to try and get a rise out of me for his video. At a certain point, it bubbled up so much that I did what he wanted. I stooped down to his level and I said something that I should not have said. Go have fun with your 100 subscribers, right? Later on, he came up and started filming again, this time while we were on a tour. His actions toward us and other guests on the tour caused the hotel staff, not me, to call security. He was warned several times by the hotel staff to not only leave us, but other guests and hotel staff alone. And after several warnings, the hotel chose to call the police to get him escorted from the hotel. Anyways, I am not proud of the way that I reacted at all, nor am I perfect. All I can do is be real with you guys and admit that I could have handled it by not saying anything and just walking away.
It really seems like he wants wants to control the narrative of what people think of him. Anybody that acts like that or is that worried about what people think of them, I'm automatically suspicious of.
Well, no, he is totally trying to control the narrative because there is a YouTuber that goes by Dumpy. He has like 237. It is a really good YouTube name.
It is a good.
And he made a video about Brent Rivera, and Brent turned around and did a copyright claim on it and was claiming that he owned the entire video. So a false claim, which is illegal.
Highly illegal and finable up to like $250,000.
Yes.
It's giving. Do you remember when Manny did that to T-Spill?
Yep.
I remember a long time ago, Jeffree Star allegedly did that to the jury's still out on that, but we've seen this time and time again.
Well, the Dumpy Guy's channel was at risk of being deleted by YouTube. So the fact that Brent Rivera is out there just false copyright claiming because he doesn't like what people are saying about him and he doesn't want people talking about him, that's giving like bitch ass energy for sure.
No, it's definitely pretentious. Like, dude, you have a platform of how many millions of people? A small country, like you're gonna be talked about. Has he ever been in drama before?
Yeah,
to be honest, for somebody that has so many followers, that name doesn't ring any bells.
Oh no, he's been talked about quite a few times. There's like something creepy about him and his sister. Like for some reason he kind of like does overly things with his sister in the thumbnails of his videos to get the clicks and all of that.
I didn't upload that. You did, bro. There's a lot of unusual of your sister in thumbnails and in videos to drive viewership from a young audience.
So he's one of those. He's one of those most horrible things here on YouTube, and we would know. A clickbaiter. I did notice a lot of people have given Brent the nickname of like the Wish version of Mr. Beast, because if you look at his thumbnails, if you look at the kind of content, but he also has been accused many times of stealing content from smaller creators. He literally ripped off word for word the smaller creator.
I got a notebook and I'm gonna go to a fancy restaurant and act like a food critic. Let's see if they treat me any differently. I have a notebook and I'm gonna go to a fancy restaurant and act like a food critic to see if they treat me any differently. I started the meal, I kept it low-key while I tried the first few items. And I kept it pretty low-key while I tried the first couple appetizers. Ever since I took out my notebook, these dudes have been watching me like hawks. I took out my notebook, the waiters have not stopped looking over me.
I don't know, Brent kind of gives off the vibe, just based on this whole entire situation to me, I don't know much else about him, is that he looks down on people that aren't at the same level as him. Because
for sure.
When that guy Tyler went up to him and asked him if his videos were fake, I get how he could be like off-put about the situation. It probably came like out of left field for him. He's like, what the fuck? But he literally looked at him and was like, are your videos fake because you film on an iPhone? I think that iPhones have great camera quality these days, by the way, but also you don't need a fancy ass camera to be doing YouTube and all of that. So many people use their phones. Some people use Androids to record their videos as well.
Hey,
what would you say about them?
Some of those Androids are better than iPhones.
They are.
Especially when it comes to shooting those UFO videos from the sky. Like,
thank God the cameras are getting better. I cannot tell you how many UFO videos we have seen, and they're like, has this been filmed on a toaster? Like, what the
microwave oven.
Tovala oven.
That Tovala oven's good.
I love my Tovala oven.
Yeah, for me, this guy Brent just seems very like pretentious. Anyone that does that, you need to question everything they do, because if they're gonna act like that because they think they have a following, and he does have a following, I'm not discounting that, but that following doesn't make him any better than anyone else.
Well, we also do need to pay attention to MyLifeAsEva for her comment about not being the normal hotel people.
For sure.
They were their VIP.
You know what they say, birds of a feather flock together.
So another thing that's being talked about over on TikTok is Glamzilla, which you guys will be familiar with Glamzilla because she did a L'Oreal sponsorship for that mascara.
Which was, in my opinion, very shady, because the advertisement, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, wasn't disclosed properly because the font was so small and it was the last hashtag.
Do you still trust TikTok beauty creators? Stitch this and tell us why you don't or why you do. Let's get the conversation rolling again. We're a community. Let's talk about these things.
So she has a lot of nerve even posting that TikTok, in my opinion, given that she's like besties with Michaela now, who's been called out for deceptive marketing.
But that has to be why she asked the question, because she knows it's going to get a lot of engagement. She knows it's going to get people talking. People are going to go to her page to see. So of course, a lot of people were saying a lot of the same thing. Michaela cannot be trusted anymore. She's never going to be able to live down Lashgate the same way that Jaclyn is never going to get away from Cozy. Or Lipstick Gate, because there's always going to be someone that's there to remind them that they did that shitty thing.
We'll always be here.
But there were a few names that were being thrown into this that I was like, really? People don't trust them? Because everything that I've seen about them, I've said it before in a video, Meredith Duxbury. I've said that she has to be one of the most liked influencers out there, because when you look on Reddit, and Reddit can get very toxic. Like, we have talked about Reddit before on this channel, but Meredith Duxbury does not have anything negative about her. So I just thought that everyone liked her. But apparently over on TikTok, people are starting to think that she is not one of the trustworthy ones anymore.
Well, I think that all for me started with the Jones Road situation, because she dogged that product out, but so many people were saying that it was actually a good product. It was just the way that she was applying it. How many people do you know pour that much product on their face? That is just one wasteful.
Speaking of it being wasteful like that, I did see that there were people that always comment underneath her videos like, oh, the makeup companies are loving this because people are, it literally went viral, her makeup trend and like makeup hack, I guess
For
people are calling it as
wasting.
well, for wasting. Everyone was trying it out, so they have to go out and buy new bottles. So the makeup companies are like, girl, here's some money for you.
That just looks like it would feel disgusting having all of that on your face. I can only imagine what her makeup wipes look like when she takes that stuff off, or how uncomfortable she must feel throughout the day, like having that caked on there, because that's what it is. It's cake face, period, 100%. It's cake face.
I still don't know if I believe her though, because she does tell people that she does not cut the camera, she does not take that makeup off. It is literally what you see her putting on is the finished look that you're getting in all of her TikToks.
Get ready with me and let's talk about my foundation technique. So the technique has been going viral again and we need to clear some conspiracies. Number one conspiracy right now is that I redo all my foundation off camera. And that is just simply not true. And I know you guys are not going to believe me, and that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Now everyone's like, you can get the same coverage without using all that foundation. And maybe you personally can, but for me, this is how much I like to use. Your girl has quite a bit of freckles, okay? Rubbing the foundation in with my hands is just the way that works best for me. The warmth of my hands just blends everything in super, super smooth. The thing about makeup that makes it such a wonderful thing is that you can do your makeup however you please and however works best for you. I'm a full glam queen, and this is just the way I like it.
I don't know. If you guys are, if there are any makeup artists out there, or just anyone that knows makeup really well, please let us know if you think that she's telling the truth about that. Because I don't think so, Meredith Duxbury. But as I was over on TikTok and I saw a lot of people mentioning Meredith Duxbury's name, I was thinking to myself, like, why would people think that she's like not trustworthy anymore? Of course, you said the Jones Road Beauty thing, but then I started thinking, does this have something to do with the L'Oreal situation? Because that situation opened up a lot of people's eyes to their favorite influencers and like some inconsistencies that could be told here and there. Around that time, I know that we talked about it in a previous video, but Meredith Duxbury was called out because around Lashgate, her birthday party was sponsored by L'Oreal. She tried to tell everyone that when she did her mascara thing for L'Oreal, the exact same one that Michaela was called out for with the false lashes, and Glamzilla. Well, Meredith Duxbury wanted everyone to believe around Lashgate that her L'Oreal telescopic mascara, which had the exact same script that everybody else was saying, mind you, was not an ad. And that's how we got the conversation of it's ad or sponsorship, and they're trying to find some stupid ass loophole in sponsorship. That's not a thing. That is literally not a thing.
L'Oreal
Someone needs to make a clip of what Jeffrey was saying about non-binary people and they, them, and switch it with sponsorship and ad. Where he said, that's not a thing. Like, what the f are you? It's either ad or sponsorship. They're the exact same thing. Another person's name that I have seen thrown into the mix of not being so honest, we talked about her yesterday in a video actually, is Monet McMichael. She was the one that was on the Tarte brand trip, and it was her video that they did of the Get Ready With Me with everyone going around with
they didn't
hardly
actually
any
promote
Tarte products until like 5 minutes in. But it's funny because yesterday when I was going and getting that video off of her TikTok, I came across one that she did around Valentine's Day for Kendra Scott, and they have jewelry.
Guys, Valentine's Day is right around the corner and I'm feeling real romantical. Okay, and Kendra Scott has such a beautiful collection to pick and choose to gift to your favorite jewelry lover, your galentine, your girlfriend, your boo thing. And they have such good options. Like, maybe I am a hoop girl, but these tiny ones are definitely my go-to. The gold, the quality, and you can tell the quality is popping when they're heavy. Love this chain, super nice clasps. And they also have the new Scottsboro collection where they have really nice jewelry for men. So check it out.
Well, I was listening to it and she gave you a complete rundown about this jewelry, let you know about if you wanted it by Valentine's Day, this is when you need to order by, all of that kind of stuff. Nowhere on that did it say ad, sponsorship, nothing. Nothing.
Zero disclosure.
I don't even think there was a hashtag. What's so crazy to me is you would think that these influencers that are trying so hard to not let their audience know that they're sponsored, in my opinion, it should just be expected at this point, like Jaclyn Hill trying to sell you water.
Or like Jaclyn Hill posting that Instagram story saying she's uploading a video that has nothing to do with selling you anything and then goes on to try to sell you things.
I wonder if Jaclyn Hill said she's not uploading a video to sell you anything, but I wonder if there's going to be like an ad, like the commercial thing that she films for the brand, like put at the beginning of the video to announce the launch. I wonder. Oh, another thing that I caught Jaclyn Hill lying in that she said that some of these items from Cozy sold out within 24 hours. One sold out. She said a bunch of them because I looked at the website that day. I was like, oh, I wonder how this is going for her. And I was like, girl, this is all still fully in stock. Like, what the hell's happening?
Nobody had $100 to pay for some pajamas.
Yeah. It's just insane to me that so many influencers on TikTok, on YouTube, like literally everywhere that you see an influencer, one of the things that you see 9 times out of 10 is that they do not want to disclose.
Well, I have my own conspiracy theory about all of this. And if you notice, a lot of these influencers that are popular now would have been young when Jaclyn Hill started doing her YouTube. So I feel like they've all watched Jaclyn Hill and they watched her get away with frickin' her, especially like Michaela. She was one of Jaclyn
Yeah.
Hill's biggest fans, and then she left her those nasty comments, but I digress.
No, she was still one of her biggest fans when she was leaving those nasty comments.
Oh yeah, but they've all watched how this is all played out in the drama world with these people being deceitful and dishonest with their fan base, and they just think it's okay too because they've seen Jaclyn and people like Jaclyn get away with it for so long that they just want to get their bag and move on.
I just don't understand why it's so hard for people to let others know that they're sponsored. I mean, especially
really
when
not
it's
that
so
hard.
blatantly obvious in a video, it's just crazy. Like, not everything to you can be life-changing. Not everything is the most amazing thing that you've ever touched in your life.
No.
Like, so it's almost like they feel if they say that they're sponsored or it's an ad for someone that they're not going to get as many sales. And that's very deceitful to me, and that's like very disgusting. The fact that you're trying to get one over, which is what that is, on your audience.
Especially when it's people that will support you through anything. Like, there's some of these people that will just blindly buy whatever these people put on
Every
social
failed
media.
launch.
It happens all the time. Now, Jaclyn didn't sell out. She didn't have that many followers.
Well, no, don't forget, Jaclyn has 8 million eyes on her at all times. 8 million people are always watching what Jaclyn Hill is doing.
In the same context, going back to Brent Rivera, is that not just as pretentious as what he said? Because, like, 8 million eyes watching you.
At least she didn't say the whole world.
Jaclyn didn't even have 1 million eyes watching her on her last video. But yeah, the leaps and bounds that these influencers will go to just, like, conceal that it's sponsored is alarming to me. Like, you don't have to lie to the people that support you and put money in your pocket.
I was honestly shocked that Glamzilla even opened this discourse because a lot of her friends are going to get thrown under the bus. Like, was this like some shady thing? Like, let's see how many people are going to say this person. Let's see how many people are going to say that person. Maybe it's like a game and they're all like in a text thread and they're like, oh, you got another vote.
Glamzilla and Michaela are for sure talking, and I think that she was probably trying to do that to put feelers out there to gauge the situation with Michaela because maybe Michaela's going to address it. I'm just going to be completely honest.
She ain't going to address it.
She's probably not. It didn't come across well, the fact that she already did this like lash thing with L'Oreal and didn't disclose properly, so for her to even be asking that question.
It just seems like a little bit odd of a question to ask. Like, is there like a reason why you're asking this? Are people already in her comment section saying like, we don't know if we can trust you anymore because of this Michaela thing? Like, what is it? There has to be a reason why she wanted to have this conversation. But honestly, that's a conversation that should be had, but she knows that it can get like very nasty and like very quick with what people are going to say about it.
She knows, and that's why she did it. She wants to stir the pot just a little bit.
Stir away!
Just like she did with the Jones... Just like she did with the Jones Road thing because she said she didn't like the product either. So she...
Glamzilla said that?
Yeah, she was one of the people that said she didn't like it. I'm pretty sure. I know that she did a review, and I think she said she didn't get the hype about it. I'm not 100%
Oh, but that's
sure.
not that bad.
It's not that bad, but she still added her 2 cents to the pot on an already hot topic, so she tends to do that. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what comes out of that. I'm going to be watching for the TikTok duets on that one. Imagine somebody stitches that and they really get in her ass for actually disclosing correctly. I think she'll be crying.
Mass report. She's going to take the TikTok down. And be like, I don't know what happened, guys. I got reported.
Sorry.
So I guess the question for everyone out there is, do you think that you can still trust TikTok influencers or just influencers in the beauty space in general? Or do you think like everyone is receiving some kind of paycheck? They're keeping it very PG and not being so honest.
You know what's so funny about this? When this came across my TikTok feed and I saw her say that and I heard her say that, I left the comment and said absolutely not. LMAO. I sure did.
So with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. We hope that you did enjoy it. Again, probably all over the place.
Oh, this one's very all over the place.
It's fun. People wanted another video of the singing bowls. People really enjoyed my singing bowls. Apparently I was not doing it right. I do it like down towards like the middle of it, but I was nervous because I've seen a lot. I know. I've seen so many videos of people doing it around the top. Like people are saying I need to do it. I'm gonna try. I swear to God, I'm gonna try. But I just worry about it breaking. Those are expensive. I don't not want to break my little crystal dish.
You guys should have seen it. He had all these like LED lights in them and he had them all going.
Oh no. It was like a full plan. I was going, not on this channel, but I was going to upload videos doing those singing bowls. Like I had the lights for it, I had the spacing for it, I bought an outfit for it that was like glowing. It was pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like we always do that type of stuff. We will buy something, we say we're gonna do it and we're gonna share it, and then we end up never doing it and it just gets piled away in a closet. But those sound bowls are really nice.
So if you made it this far in the video, please leave us the liar emoji. And probably you guys are out there thinking like there's a liar emoji, like what the could that be? There is an emoji that has a very long nose. It's very, very long. So leave us the lying emoji for Jaclyn Hill once again, trying to sell you something over on Instagram, and we will see you guys all in our next video.
Bye.